yourself to the butterfly lounge. Find yourself a big lady. Big boy, come on around and they'll be calling you baby. No need to fantasize, since I was in my phrases. Water in a hole with the girls around. And
hello everyone, good Wednesday evening. Welcome to my VEDA channel, my VEDA challenge for 2013. And tonight's subject is my favorite music. So I have so many genres of favorite music, and it would probably be easier for me to tell you what I don't like. I don't like country, first of all. I don't like rap, and I don't like heavy metal. Anything else is okay. But if I have to tag it down to just a few, I would probably have to say, number one, Josh Groban. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love Josh Groban. I'm going to marry him someday. He doesn't know it yet. He probably doesn't even know I exist, but I'm going to marry him someday. Second of all, Mika. I love Mika, and I call him the anti-Josh Groban sometimes. My nose itches. So I call him the anti-Josh Groban, but he's awesome, he's sweet, he's funny, and his songs just pick you up when you're feeling down. And some of his songs are kind of maybe, kind of bluesy, down in the dumps type songs. And, sometimes it's like that. You feel kind of bluesy, and it shows that even though you're putting on a happy front, you may not always be happy. Thirdly, my favorite band is hands down Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I was very, very fortunate to see them in concert a couple of years ago. I had an absolute blast. They were doing their Beethoven's Last Night here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I got to see the best concert I've ever been to. They did their Beethoven's Last Night song, and they did a few from Night Castle, and they did a couple from Romanov. Okay, so the first song I ever heard by Josh Groban was To Where You Are, probably back in 2001. And that was back before, you could readily find songs on the internet. I'm starting to sound like a dino here. But probably had to look it up on my Netscape Navigator and go on webcrawler.com, or is it Web Surfer? I can't remember. It had a little spider on it. Yeah, I wrote down the lyrics I remembered and the title to the song To Where You Are, and I found Josh Groban. So I ran out to Media Play as soon as I heard about it. And yeah, Media Play, oh my goodness. Media Play is a geek lover's dream. So anything you wanted to find on Media Play or look for, it was there. Video games, videos. And if you've seen a little skip in my stream just now, that's okay. It's not your computer. I had to sneeze, so I turned the camera off. So I didn't want you guys to see me sneeze. But Media Play was just the absolute most amazing place you could ever go. So I loved it. There was video games, there was music, movies, books, anything you could ever want. And I'm going to start a rant into Media Play. So every time Josh Groban brings out a new CD, I've got it that week. Mika, wow. The first song I ever heard from Mika was Big Girls, You Are Beautiful. And I remember watching the music video, and all those girls on there seemed like they were having a blast. And he just looked like he was having a good time with them. And, they were dancing around, and they all looked beautiful, and they really were. So if you ever get the chance, watch Big Girls, You Are Beautiful by Mika. Yeah, I had to sneeze again. Okay, and Trans-Siberian Orchestra, it probably comes as no surprise as my first song I heard from them was from their Christmas album, Christmas Eve Sarajevo. And I heard it playing, and I called the radio station actually and said, "What song are you guys playing there?" And they told me it was Christmas Eve Sarajevo by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. So I went and I bought the CD, and then I found out there was another CD by them called Christmas in the Attic, and I had to buy that one. And then The Lost Christmas Eve came out, I had to buy that one. And then I found out they had one called Beethoven's Last Night, which is the concert I got to see, and I bought that one. And so when Night Castle came out, I had it that day. I had it the day it came out. I think I went to either Barnes & Noble's or Target and bought it there. So I was having a blast just listening to the awesome music of Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and I got to hear them in concert. It was really, really cool, really, really fun. And if you've noticed, I'm sitting further back from the computer. I've tipped the computer forward so it doesn't look like I'm just a floating head. And I got a flashlight underneath the keyboard to illuminate my face a little bit, and it's kind of looking creepy there. Looking down my face, I was like, ooh, that looks a little creepy. And speaking of which, while I'm here and got you on my VEDA and got your attention, I get a call from Ruby Falls, and August the 23rd, they want me to come in for an audition. So if you're in Chattanooga during the Halloween season, come to Ruby Falls and get scared by me. And this is supposed to be about my favorite music, and I'm going into a rave about media play and Ruby Falls. But there you have it, my favorite music, and then some. So we'll see you next VEDA Challenge tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.